Hi, and thank you for watching Nick's Bros TV. This is another session of Giants fan talk. Um, Today, before I even start, there are a couple of things I want to mention. First of all, apologize for the little absent of mine. I've been really busy, but as you guys can see, my brother has been filling in very well. And rightfully so because the Almighty Jets have done some great moves. And as a Giants fan, it's hard to see that your crosstown rivals do better moves than your team. But all in all, I've been very impressed with their coach hiring, their general manager, with their player selection and everything that they have done so far in free agency. Wish them nothing but luck. Um, so that would be number one. Number two, I would like to thank some of our supporters. You know, they've been great during this time. Lots of comments, lots of good and constructive comments, which we love to see. I would love to give thanks to some of these people. I kind of write their names down, so I'm just gonna go by the list very quickly. The first would be Knight of the Shield, Mr. Bad Dog 7676, XXD Town XX, New York Sports Report, Aaron Has Issues, Oki Gamer, 49er Wildcat, Geo Knows, Sean Smith, and as always, Ralu. He's been great, giving us all kind of insight, and also we've been learning a lot from him. And another very good friend of us that we have done some videos together is young J00. Also, we would like to thank Rock Chalk to the Grave as well. And there are a lot more, believe me. I just couldn't find their name or just go through the list of all the comments. But these guys been always with us and leaving us comments and kind of making this video making a little bit more fun for us than just making the video. So thank you guys, and we would love to see you guys continue giving us a feedback in the comments. We appreciate that. All right, let's get to the point. Let's get to the Big Blue and the New York Giants. Listen, I can go through the list of what Giants have done and the free agents that they signed. Shane Vereen, Dwayne Harris, J.T. Thomas, Marshall Nierhouse, Jonathan Casillas, the Dallas Reynolds, and Brett Jones, and a couple of our players were re-signed. The franchise tag Jason Pierre-Paul and signed back John Jerry and so on. What does all these names mean? What really when you listen to these names, what you hear? Let me think. Yeah, if there was any crickets, you would hear that, right? Because these players, none of them would be impact players, would be considered any really big change to the horrendous season that we had last year. My um, train of thought was that after that horrible season and even couple of seasons before that, you know, this would be a season that Jerry Rice, probably with his job on the line and with Coughlin's job on the line, they would go out there and they would go after some good impact players that would have, solidify our team and our defense. But so far, the only thing I've seen is bunch of second and third string, offensive guards and linebackers and, defensive ends and wide receiver that's 90% of the time is just a kick returner. You know, I just, I was baffled. I didn't have much to say. I mean, I waited and waited before I make a video, so hopefully I have something, better to say. But as I go down the list, I just don't see anything that would make our season better. You know, on the other hand, we lost some players. We lost Andrew Roll. You know, I expected that to happen because I didn't think we're gonna sign him probably for the money that he was asking for. But we have no safety right now. Um, we got, we haven't really improved on our pass rush at all. Listen, guys, what was the number one reason we won the Super Bowl in 2007 and 2010? I know everybody knows that the Giants won both those Super Bowls not only because of one reason, but the major reason was the great front four that we had, the pressure that we were able to put on opposition quarterback. We did not give Tom Brady time to throw the ball, even while he was running the greatest team, was going to be the greatest team in the history of NFL before they hit the big blue wall. But even with that team, with all those receivers, with all those weapons that he could have done damage with, he couldn't because one reason, because our front four was not giving him time to think to throw the ball. It wasn't because our his secondary was great. No, it wasn't. We had okay secondary. I mean, as we do now, our secondary is okay. But you give any quarterback, any decent quarterback enough time, they will find a target. And if we cannot have a good front four that can consistently put pressure on the quarterback, then we really haven't done anything. What have we done to our, front four so far? We just franchise tag Jason Pierre-Paul, a player that beside his first year, really we haven't seen much from, especially after his surgery. That's just, I don't know. He hasn't been the same. So we franchise tagged him. If that is the only player we are counting on to put pressure on the quarterback, then I hate to say we're not going to go anywhere. Every good team at least need 2 to 3 good pass rushers. And if you want to be great, you need to have a great front four that can pressure the quarterback, that you can bring that pressure just with your front four, not using your linebackers, not using your, I don't know, safeties or cornerbacks. You just use that front four to put pressure and sack the quarterback or rush the quarterback, and use your other players to cover. When you don't have that, then it just puts pressure on your secondary, pressure on your linebackers. And with the way that we are set up, we don't have a good linebacking core. Our secondary is just okay. So if we are not able to put pressure on the quarterback, they will just pick us apart like they did last year. Okay. So with that said, guys, I'm really disappointed so far in what Jay Reese has done. And there is one thing really makes me upset is as a Giant fan, and I know most of you might feel this way. We really love Tom Coughlin. He has done a lot for our football team, and I hate to see him go out on a losing end. And I really thought that with this probably being his last year, if he doesn't do good, Jerry Reese would come out and load this team up for him so he can make another run at the Super Bowl, or at least go out, with getting to the playoff or win a game or two in playoffs. But so far, nothing. And I hate to see this happen to Tom Coughlin, but unless they do some better moves, that might be the thing that we see. And if we have another losing season, I really cannot wait to see Jerry Reese to get fired because he has been horrible at putting this together past 3, 4 years. He has failed to fill the positions that we needed the most. He has failed to fix our offensive line. He has failed to fix a defensive front four. He has failed to fix a defense in general. Man, he is the guy in charge of personnel and bringing on players. And Tom Coughlin is coaching them. And if he's not getting the players that he needs or impact players that can make immediate impact, there is not much Tom Coughlin can do. So, with that said, I really don't have much to say, but again, I'm really surprised and I was happy for the New York Jets fans and for my brother to see New York Jets making great moves. I think their defense is gonna be one of the top three defenses in NFL, and I think they have kind of got their receiver core, buffed up with bringing Brandon Marshall on board, and I think they might be one good quarterback away from making it to playoffs and making some noise in playoffs. Um, I don't think they are ready for a Super Bowl run, but they are close. They are very close. I think few more moves here and there between this year and next year might make them a serious contender, and I'm happy for them. Like I said, as much as a Giants fan would hate to say that, but listen, the truth is the truth, and you can't run from it, right? So, with that said, guys, let's give some love to these Jets fans and wish them good luck on their season. And let's hope that we're gonna have a decent season as well. Um, with that, with that said, now just a quick note on the Yankees. So far, very impressed with Tanaka's comeback. Also, uh, Michael Pineda been pitching great. We haven't seen CC out there yet, but hopefully he's gonna have a comeback here. That would give us a three solid starters, and if they stay healthy, we're gonna have Ivan Nova coming back in June, and that really gonna give us a solid um, pitching staff, depending on everybody stays healthy. Now, offensively, we have some holes, we have some issues, but if you get enough production from Alex Rodriguez and Mark Teixeira and Jacoby Ellsbury and McCann, then you know what we're gonna be in a good shape. The only thing I'm worried about is the health and the pitching staff keeping it together. Otherwise, I think the Yankees gonna be fine. Uh, yeah, I'm not gonna make any playoff predictions yet. About the Yankees. It's gonna be a long season, lots of changes. I've just watched them playing preseason game. I gotta see them in real action for a few months before, I can think about making any prediction about playoffs or not. We are in a tough division. All the teams have improved, especially the Red Sox. So kind of early to go and talk about playoffs right now, but so far so good. To all the Alex Rodriguez haters, listen, he did the crime and he paid for it. You know what? Let the guy play. You know, what 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 we gonna hate him for? I mean, he did it right. He did it twice or three times. He got caught and he paid a price for it. So now he's back. You know, let him play his game and stop hating. You know, that's so much I have to say about Alex Rodriguez. I love my Yankees. I love my Giants, and I love my Knicks. Unfortunately, this has been a very down year for Knicks, but really looking forward to the off season. There are so many good players out there, and we have lots of money between now and the 2016 looks like salary cap is going to jump from 66 to about 90 million. That gives us more money to bring good players on. So Knicks fans, just you know, close your eyes for the rest of the season. You don't have to watch the games, or even if you do, don't get too upset. The bright future and bright days ahead of us. Uh, and I think 2015, 2016, and on is going to be great years for New York Knicks and New York Knicks fans to come. With that said, guys, thank you, really thank you for watching our videos. Please give us those constructive comments. Let us know. Let's debate. You know, let's think. Let's say see what you guys think. About the Giants, the moves that they have made so far. Even if you have something about the Yankees on your mind, throw it out there. We love to debate. We love to respond to the comments. Please hit the like button as you watch the video. Also, refer our videos to your friends and family members. We love to get more subscribers, and you guys out there can help us with that. We appreciate it, and we're definitely going to come out to you guys with more videos as the signing goes on. My brother will make more Jets videos, and one of these days he will talk about his sorry Mets as well. As you know, he's a Mets fan, so but it's all right. I mean, I can't blame him. I don't know what happened to him when he was born. He just they just dropped him on his head or something. But all of a sudden, he just became a Jets fan and a Mets fan and an Islander fan. The only thing we have in common in the middle here is the Knicks. But it's all right. Um, Better him than me, right? So anyway, just kidding. But with that said, guys, thank you for watching this video, and I love you all, and hopefully I'll talk to you guys on our next video. Thank you.